Model for process definition. The process model is quite simple. It contains three elements as given below. First is the input of the process. Second is output of the process, and the last one is process or task. Process orientation assists the organization in identifying all inputs, documenting them, and controlling the quantity of the product or output by controlling all inputs and process parameters. In this way, any product manufacture or service preparation and delivery can be modeled. A thorough examination of each process will reveal all three parts.
The most popular model is ETS as shown in figure 7.1. ETS stands for enter, task, and X. The value adding process is called the task. The new items in the diagram are entry and X. Entry condition to be saved before the task is under checked. X conditions to be fulfilled before the task is as
Bsba 6S model for process improvement. First, study, streamline, simplify, standardize, synergize, and strengthen. First, study. The current performance level of the process triggers improvement. It could be the defect, both internal and external. Cycle time achieved, customer feedback or complaint, employee feedback, customer waiting time, hassles of the employees or customers, etc. Therefore, it is important to study the process and document the details as necessary. Streamline. It means that the process should offer the least resistance to the motion in the organization. Quite often, some processes cause delay or hassles, leading to problems either to the customers or the employees. Make it short, the process is adding cost but not value should be eliminated. It is to make an organization or system more efficient and effective by employing faster or simpler working methods.
That everyone in the organization follows a specific process as documented, and take note that it is also really important to make sure that the process will be efficient by monitoring the process and results.
Supply chain management is a task of optimizing all activities throughout the supply chain so that the products and services are supplied in the right quantity to the right customer at the right time and at the optimal cost. Supply chain management involves the following activities, which is demand planning, manufacturing planning and scheduling, supply planning, and transportation planning. Demand planning is a planning process that optimally schedules manufacturing orders with production capacity. This is performed by combining material requirements planning and capacity requirement planning. A supply planning process is a process that meets customer demand based on available inventory and transportation resources. And a transportation planning is a planning process to optimally schedule, load, and deliver shipments to the customer while considering constraints such as delivery date, mode of transportation, transportation, carrier, and etc. The performance of supply chain management is to efficiently integrate suppliers, manufacturers, warehouse, and retailers so that the product are produced and distributed efficiently at the optimal cost.
Kanban system. What is Kanban? Kanban system was developed by Mr. Tashiona, Vice President of Toyota. To achieve objectives includes reducing cost by eliminating waste count, try to create work sites that can be responsive to change quickly, facilitate the methods of achieving and ensuring quality control, design work site according to human dignity, mutual trust and support, and allowing workers to reach their maximum potential.
Cellular manufacturing. A cell is normally configured for speed and minimal material handling and can reap substantial benefits in cost saving, time comprehension, and inventory reduction.
Cellular manufacturing and work cells are at the heart of lean manufacturing. A work cell is a work unit larger than an individual machine or workstation. It employs 3 to 12 people and 5 to 15 workstations. The advantages many companies derive from linking process in cell includes quality and reduced rework costs.
A cell is an area where everything that is needed to process the part are within their easy reach, and no part is allowed to go to the next operation until the previous operation has been completed. The goals of one piece, however, are to make one part at a time correctly all the time without lengthy queue.
Manufacturing versus batch production. In products in batches is referred to as batch production. The next batch of goods is started after each batch has been finished. On a single assembly line, full production produces identical standardized objects. If one piece full is large production, the contrary is true. Although many businesses generate goods in huge quantities, this adds time to the process. No items can proceed to the next procedure until the end quantities has been processed. The larger the quantity, the longer the items must sit and wait in between operations. Larger lot output has the following effects on companies' profitability. The lead time between customer orders and delivery of products enlarged. Labor, energy, and space are required to store and transport the lot. The chances of product damage and deterioration are increased.